Arrests were made for DWI and cyberstalking cases, and the Department of Agriculture declares sweet potato weevil quarantine for Berkeley and Jasper counties in South Carolina. That and more are all coming your way on your Wednesday edition of Live at 5, brought to you by Richmond CC. Richmond County's Nightly News starts right now. Arrests were made by the Richmond County Sheriff's Office for driving while impaired and a case of cyberstalking and communicating threats. A late-night routine traffic stop on Highway 74 in Hamlet on August 13th netted a DWI motorist, Gerardo Garcia Dominguez of 501 Mill Road, Rockingham, was arrested at a routine traffic stop on Highway 74 in Hamlet. He was charged with driving while impaired, possession of an altered, fictitious, revoked license, possession and manufacture of fraudulent ID, and no operator's license. Taken to the Richmond County Jail, Garcia Dominguez was placed under a $1,000 secured bond. His trial date is set for September 13th. On August 14th, Nikisha Renee Jones of 324 Raleigh Street in Hamlet was arrested for 2 counts of cyberstalking and 2 counts of threatening and intimidating a social worker involved in a case with Child Protective Services. The Richmond County Sheriff's Department received a call from Child Protective Services of a social worker receiving threats from a previous client. Deputies investigated and arrested Jones. She was then placed in the Richmond County Jail under a $25,000 secured bond. Jones was also served a warrant on August 15th by the Hamlet Police Department in conjunction with these same charges. Her trial date is set for September 7th. The North Carolina Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services has established Berkeley and Jasper counties in South Carolina as quarantined areas for the sweet potato weevil after the highly destructive pest was trapped on wild morning glory by South Carolina regulatory officials. The quarantine is effective immediately, and under the quarantine, the movement of certain sweet potato-related articles from Berkeley and Jasper counties in South Carolina is prohibited or regulated. These include sweet potato roots, potatoes and plants, including ornamental sweet potato plants, sweet potato vines, vines or roots, and other plants belonging to the morning glory family. Sweet potato weevils are generally considered the most serious threat to this crop, inflicting damage to plants and tubers alike. NCDA and CS has an extensive trapping program in place to detect the presence of this pest as quickly as possible within North Carolina. Traps are placed in sweet potato fields each year with a minimum of 2 traps on each field at a rate of 1 trap per 10 acres, and they are monitored throughout the growing season. Staff also conduct inspections in storage and processing facilities, greenhouses, and micro-propagation sites. If sweet potato producers have questions regarding the sweet potato weevil program, they can contact the Plant Industry Division at 1-800-206-9333. On August 24th, the Leith Memorial Library in Rockingham will be hosting a movie day for kids. The movie being shown is Despicable Me. The showing is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. The event is free to all kids, but you'll need to bring your own snacks and drinks. For more information, contact the library at 910-895-6337. When we return, we've got an exclusive interview with the Richmond Observer's newest member to the team. It's coming up right after the break, so stay tuned.
At Richmond Community College, we prepare you for a high-skill, high-paying career in a variety of fields. From business to education, engineering, utilities, healthcare, criminal justice, information technology, and human services. At Richmond Community College, we can save you thousands of dollars on tuition through our university transfer programs that provide a seamless transition to universities and colleges throughout North Carolina. At Richmond Community College, we are always developing new courses and programs in response to the communities we serve. We offer day, evening, and online courses, and you can now complete 5 curriculum programs entirely online. At Richmond Community College, we believe in helping you prepare for a better life. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
At Kyocera, we see your company differently. We see your documents, how they're accessed, what it takes to keep them secure, and how well your workflow is flowing.
Kyocera helps your entire document infrastructure run more efficiently, securely, and cost-effectively.
And what we see is an opportunity to integrate all of it
At Richmond County Hospice, we strive to provide high-quality care to our patients and their families. Whether it's the incredible hospitality at the Haven House or from the comfort of your own home, you can count on hospice to be there for you. We also offer monthly grief support groups, and our chaplain will be there to hold your hand in prayer. Through our amazing staff and our volunteers, hospice has made difficult times easier for our community. Call the number on your screen if you feel that you or your loved one may benefit from our services. Richmond County Hospice. Peace, comfort, dignity.
And welcome back to Live at 5, and we're here with the newest addition to the Richmond Observer, Will Toller. Will, we appreciate you joining us. Now, for those of you here in Richmond County that don't know you, although many already do, but tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from Craven County, and I moved here as a reporter 4 years ago, and got 17 awards under my belt. I've enjoyed telling the stories of the people of Richmond County. Was a government and crime reporter, mostly. So there's been a lot to talk about.
Now, besides here in Richmond County, what other publications and newspapers have you written for?
I started off with the campus communicator at Craven Community College with a friend of mine, Corey Friedman. And then myself and Corey and another friend of ours started our own paper in Craven County called the Independent Register. We only put out 9 issues. Advertising was kind of hard at that time. And then I went to work for the Beaufort Observer in Little Washington. It was a startup weekly. I worked there for a year, spent a couple months at an advertising agency, and then 6.5 years in television. So this is kind of like coming back home in a way.
And then I guess now that you're here with the Observer, do you have any idea what all you're going to be writing about with us?
Pretty much same stuff I've been doing, for the past 4 years. Stuff dealing with city government, county government, state government, maybe crime. I don't know. We haven't talked with the ME yet, the managing editor yet, about what all he wants me to do. But I'm just.
Well,
I will get back into the swing of things.
I will say this, for those that have been used to seeing you down at the courthouse, I'm assuming that's probably not going to change. So.
Yeah, probably not.
All right. Well, Will, we really appreciate you joining us, and we're happy to have you on board. So welcome to the Richmond Observer. Right. And when we come back, we've got plenty more, including the weather, sunshine, or rain on the way. We'll let you know right after the break.
Hayden Construction has 2 new homes under construction at 2 distinct locations, 125 Crystal Court in Carolina Hills and on Robberdale School Road. Both feature incredible floor plans and distinct features inside and out. Hayden Construction, quality, value, and beauty. Call Jamie Smart at 910-331-5811 or Nicole Hayden at 910-995-0717 today to schedule an appointment. Exit Realty, making dreams a reality.
Today's Live at 5 Weather Report is brought to you by Todd's Computer Sales and Service. And as I mentioned before the break, was it going to be rain? Was it going to be sunshine? Looks like it's going to be sun for the next couple of days. Looking at the highs for tomorrow on the map behind me, down in Wilmington, a high of 83, making it cooler than it is. A high of 81 in New Bern, and up in Greenville. Now, if you're heading over in Raleigh, you can expect a high up there of 80. Right here in the Sand Hills area, a high of 81 in both Southern Pines and right here in Rockingham, and just a degree hotter, high of 82 over in Laurinburg. Now, heading towards the mountains, a high of 82 in Charlotte for tomorrow, high of 78 in both Greensboro and in Hickory. But as I mentioned, lots of sunshine. Most it looks like you're going to see is partly cloudy up in Raleigh and then on the eastern part of the state. Now, looking at the 5-day weather forecast, as I mentioned for tomorrow, nothing but sunshine, a high of 81, low of 59. Expecting much the same as we get into the weekend. Again, a high of 81 for Friday, low of 63. Once again, nothing but sunshine. And once again, it's really nice to have no rain in the forecast right now. Nothing but sunshine again on Saturday, high of 84, low of 65. Now, on Sunday, the temperature is going to jump all the way up to a high of 88. Not too bad, but a low of 67. And then on Monday, the highest temperature we're going to see all week, high of 91, low of 70. So wonderful weather expected over the next 5 days. Highest temperature being 91, nothing but sunshine. You can't beat that. And that's going to do it for your Live at 5 weather report. And when we return, Raider football gets ready for Wake Forest High School. It's coming up right after the break.
McNair Auto Sales is the place to buy your pre-owned car, truck, or van. To be the best, it takes big selection, friendly staff, and great pricing. We guarantee a no-hassle buying experience, and financing is available right on site. So come see us today. We're located at 1026 East Broad Avenue in Rockingham. And remember, with over 40 years of experience, you know McNair is the name you can trust.
Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts is all about rustic home decor and gifts. You will always find a variety of unique antiques, vintage, and new items in our shop. Come and see our selection of housewarming, new baby, and wedding gifts. For the man in your life, we have many collectibles, Boker knives, and leather. And ladies love the jewelry, purses, candles, hats, and t-shirts. We also offer a 30-day layaway program. Come and experience shopping at Willow Tree Antiques and Gifts.
It's no secret around the Richmond Senior High School football locker room that the Wake Forest High School football team hasn't lost a game since the 2015 playoffs. It's also known by the Raider players and coaches that the Cougars are the two-time defending North Carolina High School Athletic Association 4AA state champions. But that doesn't matter to head coach Brian Till, and what he hopes to do Friday is end the streak using his one game at a time philosophy. The Raiders will travel to Wake Forest, North Carolina Friday for their second contest of the 2018 season and hope to carry their near-perfect Week 1 performance with them. To open the season last Friday, Richmond put together a complete game to defeat Ronald Reagan High School 54-18, its second highest amount of points scored in the past 2 seasons to date. Friday's game will be the 17th time in Richmond's history that the Raiders will face a defending state championship team in the regular season. The most recent besides Wake Forest last year was Butler High School in 2013, and while Till and the Raiders are aware of what the Cougars have achieved since losing in the second round of the 2015 playoffs, Richmond is hoping to turn the tables this season. The only area that Till hopes to see improvement on is with the kicking crew. Several times against Reagan, extra point snaps were botched and Richmond missed a short field goal attempt. Kickoff against the Cougars is set for 7 p.m. this Friday at Wake Forest. And that's going to do it for today's edition of Live at 5. If you haven't already, be sure to download the Richmond Observer app for your iPhone and Android devices. For all the latest news in Richmond County, visit richmondobserver.com and be sure to tune in to Good Morning Sandhills Monday through Friday between 6:30 and 8:30 a.m. Thanks for watching Live at 5. Good night, Richmond County.